What is up, and welcome back to another episode of Blood and Beer, the show where we talk blood sport and we drink beer. I'm your host, Matt, and as always, we got some MMA to talk, we got some beer to drink. Today's topic of discussion, we're going to be talking about UFC on ABC, Whittaker versus Aliskerov. We're drinking some Michelob today. We're going to do a pick'em on this card for the main card at least, and get into a dog pick for you. Also, get you a parlay, win you some money, break down the card. Alright, so this card was initially supposed to be headlined by Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat had to pull out because he's experiencing a pretty serious illness. He's in the hospital right now, so he had to pull out of the fight. And with that, on short notice, we have Ikram Aliskerov coming in, stepping in 17-1. His only losses to Khamzat Chimaev back before they were in the UFC. And this dude's a beast. He's got great sambo, serious power. He's riding a two-fight first-round knockout streak, I believe, here in the UFC. He's going to be a trouble for Whittaker, that's for sure. But I think Whittaker's got it. Now, this guy, he's well-rounded, like I said. 6 knockouts, 5 submissions. But Whittaker, he's hard to take down. He's got great takedown defense. He's a great wrestler, so I don't think the sambo is going to be a huge problem for him. And he's hard to touch. He does blitz attacks, so he's not there to get hit a lot. He'll jump in, throw a flurry, and then jump back out, and he's not there to get hit. That's how he wins a lot of his fights, gets a lot of his knockouts, hurts people just by doing like Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, blitz in, couple quick punches, hop on out. I think that Whittaker's getting this done. He's coming in as only a minus 146 dog, so my money's on Whittaker for this. But if Aliskerov's going to get this win, I think it's by knockout. I don't think he's beating Whittaker in a 5-round war. So if you disagree with me and you plan on betting Aliskerov because he's a dog, you might as well parlay it or make it a prop bet. Do Aliskerov by knockout, because I don't think he's going to submit Robert Whittaker with the experience he's got, and I don't think he's going to beat him on points either, because Whittaker's so active. People don't really outpoint him unless you're Israel Adesanya. So I got Whittaker in this, but very possible that Ikram Aliskerov gets the knockout. He's got heavy hands. Whittaker got knocked out by Dricus, so we'll have to wait and see, but I got Whittaker in that one. And then in the co-main, this fight's a banger. Sergey Pavlovic's taking on Alexander Volkov. Pavlovic coming in minus 245 favorite. I like him in this one, even at the minus 245. I like him by knockout. Just like if you're picking Aliskerov, you might as well pick Pavlovic by knockout because he doesn't get a lot of decisions either. He's a knockout guy, and he's got the range to deal with the 6'7" Alexander Volkov. Volkov's a beast. Does a great job keeping distance with teat kicks and his jab. But Sergey Pavlovic, he's a great striker. He's got some of the longest reach in the UFC. I don't think he's going to have a problem getting to Alexander Volkov. It's just going to be landing that one shot. I'm thinking first-round knockout for Sergey Pavlovic. But yeah, so minus 245 favorite. They don't have the prop bets out yet to get the odds on what that knockout would be, but that's what I'm going with. Sergey Pavlovic in the first round. Another awesome fight, I think. Kelvin Gastelum taking on Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez. 2 guys that love to box. They don't use their wrestling much at all. Gastelum's a minus 250 favorite to plus 190 on Rodriguez. I like Gastelum in this one. I know I'm picking all favorites so far, but he's got more knockout power, I think. He's faster than D-Rod. D-Rod might have more technical boxing, might be better in that regard, but I just think Gastelum, if he does get hurt on the feet, does get touched up on the feet, he does have the wrestling to lean back on to, shoot a takedown and give himself time to recover, clear the cobwebs. And I don't think the same can be said for D-Rod. I don't think he could take down Gastelum. So I think Gastelum's getting it done. If he gets in trouble on the feet, he's going to wrestle. I don't see any holes or any places for D-Rod to get it done. I don't think he's getting a knockout on Kelvin Gastelum because dude's got a chin on him. Alright, and then the final fight of our parlay, it's a pick'em. We got Johnny Walker, Volkan Ozdemir, both minus 113, so pick them, pick who you want. 2 super inconsistent fighters here. Both guys can get knockouts at any time. Johnny Walker can also get knocked out at any time. He's been a little chinny in the past. Ozdemir has shown that he has some serious power, and I think he throws the more straight technical punches. I see him getting a knockout in this one. It'll be a fun fight. I don't think it's going the distance no matter who wins, but I'm rolling with Volkan Ozdemir. Not super confident in it, but I just think Johnny Walker, this seems like the kind of fight he would lose against a real technical striker and someone with power like that. So a $5 parlay on Whittaker, Pavlovich, Gastelum, and Ozdemir wins you $25. So not a bad payout there. 5 times your money. And if you're looking for a dog out there, since I didn't give you any dogs in the parlay, you could throw them in the parlay if you want, or just bet them straight up. Jared Gordon's a plus 190 underdog versus Nasrat Haqparast. I think Gordon's pressure and pace could really be a problem for Haqparast. Haqparast, he doesn't have a bad gas tank or anything, but Jared Gordon really pushes it. He's super active in there. I could see him grinding out, winning a gritty decision. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen in it. I think Haqparast has good striking and can defend wrestling. I just think Jared Gordon's going to wear on him and get that decision. And these odds were from FanDuel, so it might be different on other programs you're looking at, other betting sites. But that's where I'm getting mine from, is FanDuel. And these prelims, they're on ESPN Plus and ESPN kickoff at noon. And then the main card on ABC at 3 p.m. and on ESPN Plus if you ain't got cable. I can't wait for this card. It's going to be great. So make sure you tune in this Saturday.